Let's make my face a little bit bigger there. Hello and welcome. So what we're going to do in this video is go through Sellerboard. We're going to do a full in-depth demo and tutorial. I've got the demo account right in front of me right here. So I've been using this tool for years now. It's one of my favorites. Everyone knows that. I get reimbursements from this. I get product analysis from this. I get profit tracking from this, everything, inventory tracking. So without further ado, let's dive into it. And if you do want to give this a go, there's a 2-month free trial below, no credit card required. So don't sign up without using that, because obviously otherwise you're going to be paying too early than what you need to, and then it's really cheap ongoing. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. Let's make my big head a little bit smaller over there. So let's put it over there, actually. That'd be a sensible idea as we're looking at the tools on the side here. So the first of all, let's have a look at the dashboard here. So the first thing we're going to do is have a little look at the dashboard over here. And as you'll notice, there's these panels at the top. So we've got today, yesterday, month to date, this month forecast, and last month forecast. You'll notice the obvious things like the units here, the orders, the units sold, the refunds, the advertising cost. Everything is connected to your Amazon account here. The gross profit, net profit, which is after all the fees like the advertising cost, etc., depending on what you put in. Also, not only do you get to see these normal sort of generic numbers on the front here, but if you click more, it also shows you the more in-depth things here, which is actually one of my favorite parts of Sellerboard. I look at this every single day. You can see more into the detail. So for example, let's say that you open up your Sellerboard one day, which I do sometimes, and I'm wondering why the net or the gross profit is not as much as I want it to be. I simply go on more, and then a lot of the times I go on Amazon fees, and I will see that, oh look, storage fees come out. Therefore, it should have been 270-ish profit, but because the storage fee came out, that's affected it. The referral fee is normal. That always happens, obviously, then when you sell products, same as the fulfillment fee. You'll also notice refunds there. So, for example, you could be like, oh, okay, well, I usually would have made about 300 profit, but there's refunds and the storage fee have gone out. I hope you get the gist of the idea. Same with inbound transportation. Everything goes out here, guys. And then it gives you a total net margin, ROI. But the way that you can click into every single sort of digit here to see what's gone on is one of my favorite things that a lot of tools don't have. Advertising cost, it tells you where this is assigned to. Most of you, it's just going to be Amazon PPC, but yeah, it tells you exactly where it's assigned to. And obviously you can do that at the end or the beginning of each month, looking back at other months, look at the Amazon fees, and then you can say, look at the refunds. Did we have more refunds than we expected, for example? Same with the last month here. Obviously, sorry, that's the forecast. You can't do it for the forecast because that hasn't happened yet, but you can look at the last month, look at the refund cost, and then see. It will tell you if on the Amazon fees here, we can look at the refunds, how many refunds we've had, and then what we can do is go on the Amazon fees and see how much reversal reimbursements we've got, see how much inbound transportation we've got, and then just also see if we've been reimbursed any refunds, warehouse damage, which we haven't there. And that would flag up in my system if we haven't been reimbursed something for warehouse damage, because you usually always do. And if not, then it means that you need to get a protocol in there, a system, a VA, a software or something to get more profit back. So having it like this, having the data on the tool right here gives you the oversight on your business that you need. Anyway. And then down here, you'll also see that we've got the profits here. So you click on more. You can see, once again, we've got these lovely little panels here that goes into details. We've got the Amazon fees, the storage fee, etc. This is for the particular items now, guys. So this is for a whole. But if you look down here and see you sold 48 items and you expected 60% margin, for example, and as you can see there, it's only 49, you can go into more. And then what we can do is have a little look at the Amazon fees here, and we can see our storage fee came out. That's where my missing margin is. Or we can look at it and say, inbound transportation might show up there, for example. So it gives you that ability to track not just the yesterday and today and the monthly profit, but also per product, guys. So that's the general page there. That's the general page there that I look at every single day. That's sort of like the main bulk of it, if you like, that I really enjoy. You've got PPC here, which I'm not going to go into because that's a completely separate thing for a separate video. I think it's more advanced, but you can click on products here. And this is similar to the page that we just saw back then, which was populated on the dashboard there for the products, except now this is the page where you get to edit them. So you can edit the cost of good here. You can edit by period or by by batch, which means that you can edit that. Say, for example, 2 years ago you bought this at $8.99 and now it's just gone up to $9.99. You can go in here and edit that by batch, guys. And then also you can put in the FBM shipping costs if it's FBM, but a lot of you will be doing FBA, and that's fine. We can search by ACE and SKU products here, click into one individual product, filter that out, and it's going to tell us all the information that we need. So that's absolutely fantastic. So that's the product page. You've got the expenses page here, and the expenses, you can decide when they go out, depending on when your accountants go out or when your services go out, for example, on a monthly basis, and then that will come off this dashboard here that I just showed you. So I hope that helps as well. LTV, we're not going to go into in this. Cash flow, we're not going to go into this. This is more advanced stuff that I don't think is necessary, especially for beginners if you're starting out. You can get the reports here of your dashboards if you want to send it to your accountant, if you want to file it for yourself. I personally don't. I've got the software here and I use Xero, etc., to connect that to my accountants. But you could obviously download all this if you're looking to somehow grow your business with this data. So another interesting bit here, which they just added, which is Sellerboard 3.0 sort of stuff, is the planner here and the purchase orders, the FBA orders, okay? So first of all, got the cost of goods here, which is another awesome bit of Sellerboard, by the way, which I love. The cost of goods tells you exactly how much you've got in terms of what the actual products, the purchase price that you pay, the cost of good. So you can see a total value there, so like a prep stock there, the ordered stock, and then you've got a total value of what it's cost you. You then got the potential sales, okay? So the potential sales of the stock, ordered stock, and then the total there. So as you can see, 75,000-ish bought, and then hoping that once it's all sold and good and done, then it will be 355,000-ish. So that's great. And then it tells you the good bit, the juicy bit, which is the potential profit. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole Sellerboard thing, is just being able to have that. Being able to have that potential profit sitting there is just a really cool thing to have. So yeah, that's the prep stock there, ordered stock, and then total. So we've got 158,000 there just in profit, guys, right here. So that's awesome. That's really cool. And then obviously you can do it by product here, guys, which is really cool. So we've got the planner here as well, guys. So this planner here is what I wanted to go into. The planner helps you to restock products, okay? So not only can we track profit, not only can we track the potential profit, the potential sales we're going to make here, which I use all the time, you can also see how much days left of stock that you've got. And as a new seller, this is really nice to have. As a new seller, it's really nice to have because it gives us a glance. Now, obviously, this isn't going to take into account massive spikes on Father's Day if you sell gift products, for example, but it gives us a good idea of what we need in order to keep in stock and to keep these sales coming in. As you can see, if it's green, good. If it's red, not. You know, you're not stupid. I don't need to explain what this means to you. You can see what it means, but it tells you the days left until the next order. And with your own due diligence, you can use this when you're reordering, or your team can. You've also got purchase orders down here, so you can make a note of all the purchase orders you've got and tell if it's closed or if it's shipped, and then you can track them, and that will be in correspondence with your dashboard. We've also got FBA shipments here, which is a really cool one. So rather than going into your Amazon seller account, what you can do is look on here and you can get the shipment ID, the date, the units received, and then you can see any issues that are here. We can add comments here, and then we can see if it's received, and then we can start taking actions on here like create purchase order or view it, etc. We can click into the shipments as well, and then that's going to connect us to our Seller Central. So it's really cool, guys, here. It's really cool. You can see at a glance what's going on with your shipments. You've also got the supplier page down here, all of the suppliers, which is cool. And then what I'm going to go into as a final thing, which is one of the best things, is the estimated reimbursement amount. So this is the lost and damaged thing down here, guys, the money back section. So on the money back, you'll see that we've got lost and damaged, we've got returns, and then FBA fee changes. So what my VA does and what you can do, or you can get your team to do, is go straight through here. You've got on the lost and damage, you've got on the returns, and you've got on the FBA fee changes on all of these pages, and it will tell you how much you're actually owed depending on these different things. Now, there's softwares like Jatida and stuff that actually charge you 25% to do this. Okay, a very similar thing. I've tested it out. In my experience, this is 95% as accurate as like things like Jatida and stuff like that. It works really well. You simply go on here, download the report, contact Amazon Seller Support with the template, and they will start reimbursing you that money within 45 days, etc., etc. Of that refund being placed or something, coming back to the prep center, fulfillment center. And then obviously you can also go ahead and do that for returns and then FBA fee changes. And I kid you not, guys, we get hundreds of pounds back every single month just doing this on my USA account and my UK account. It's a really good thing to have. So in general, guys, that is Sellerboard. Make sure you get the 2-month free trial with no credit card required below from my link, because otherwise it would be silly, obviously, to not get that. After that, it is then really, really cheap. On a monthly basis, it's like $15 a month on most plans for most people, if you pay in the year. But I think if you pay monthly, it's like $19. It's not a lot, guys. So I hope that's helped. I think that was a pretty good tutorial just to give you an idea of what it's about. I've been Hayden. Make sure you like, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe. Did about 60,000 plus last month on Amazon, so I like to think that I know what I'm talking about in some respect. I've been selling for about 3.5 years now, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching.